how you doing? John Bonham here, Cape Cod Wet Shaving. Alrighty, much anticipated top 10 list of my favorite soaps of 2023. Go ahead and do coffee of the day, even though I'm not shaving. Pete's Coffee Caramel Brulee. I'm in the last throes of the holiday coffee blends. I've bought several bags of each, trying to milk them as long as I can before they vanish for the season. So this is one of my favorite ones, aside from their holiday blend. All right, so I am a few days late. It's I think the 3rd or the 4th, 3rd, January 3rd. Decided to take my time doing this. My kids were off, for the vacation and stuff, so we just took, dedicated time to them first. And had this in the back of my mind, and it was killing me seeing other people come out with theirs, and I just was like, I gotta come out with mine. I don't do a lot of lists. I've said that I hate them. I don't. I actually have a tremendous amount of fun doing them. I say I hate them because at the end, no matter how many times I go through it and look at it again and switch scents and soaps around, I feel like I didn't do a good enough job, or choose wisely, I guess. So I have a lot of soaps, a lot. And to go through them and pick only 5 or 10 at a time to say are my absolute favorites for any given time is difficult for me, because I like really all of them. In fact, and I think I've said this before, I have told, I believe it was you, Gareth. How you doing, by the way, buddy? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I haven't talked to you. That I don't think I have a soap that I outright would say that I hate. I have some that I like less than others, but I really don't think I have one. Even Batters Up. I have to be in the mood for Batters Up. I've said that before. But I like Batters Up. I really do. It's different. And I like different from time to time. So that being said, let me get to it. So these are my top 10 favorite soaps that I encountered in 2023. Ready? All right, number 10. Holy Caw Inizio. All right, this one I got right after Amber Bomba. I loved Amber Bomba, also by Holy Caw. I saw this one, I love the label, and I was fresh out of enjoying Amber Bomba. Excuse me, by the way, I'm coming off of a sinus infection. That's another reason I haven't done this video yet. So the scent notes on this one, I have them all written down here. So it's neroli, saffron, cashmeran, tonka, oak moss, juniper, vanilla, musk, sandalwood. So out of the jar, and my smell is not what it should be, but it's sufficient. This is a very masculine, kind of spicy, crackly, very pleasant scent. I believe he released this as a spring summer scent. I personally would use this in winter just because that spiciness to it, I really like it. So if you see this, I'd recommend it. All right, coming in at number 9. Forgive me if I don't pronounce this correctly. Barbaria de Familia. I apologize, especially to you, Pasquale. How you doing, buddy? My Italian pronunciation is awful. Cipresso e bergamot. So cypress and bergamot. This one I actually got in person when I went to the meetup. My first meetup ever, Ariana and Evans. His location in Connecticut. Wonderful time. So there were 3 of these out, and he has 4 out now. He did Christmas. I love Christmas scents. I figured that'd be too cheap to put on this list. So I was torn between this one, and I can't remember the other one. It starts with a T. It's a sweet one. But I decided ultimately on this one. And I bought this in person, like I said. Wonderful scent. Scent notes of that one are bergamot, bitter orange, cypress, hinoki. Should look up what that is. Mint, basil, Virginia cedar, Himalayan cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, and birch tar. So, lenses up there. That one is really nice. I personally get kind of there's cypress in it, but I kind of get a fir, kind of evergreen scent to it. It's very, very pleasant. Very, very nice. In my opinion, a year-rounder. So, if you've been thinking about getting his new line, they're wonderful. Excellent packaging. Look at that jar. Great stuff. So give them a shot. All right, coming in at number 8 is Barman Presto. I got this one and Adagio at the same time. I thought I would like Adagio better than Presto. Instead, I liked Presto a lot better than Adagio. I like them both, but this one easily took the mantle of my favorite over the two of them. It's such a good scent. I like it a lot. I would use this more or less in warmer months, I believe, than I would colder months. But, you know, if you don't care either way, it's a good scent all around. So scent notes of it are bergamot, cedar, musk, rose, lime, sandalwood, lavender. And by the way, you get the lime very much in that. It's really pleasant. Lavender, patchouli, amber, ginger, galbanum, violet leaf, leather, and jasmine. And there's a teensy bit of the leather in it you can get too. It's very, very nice. So if you see that, pick it up. Good stuff. All right, number 7, McDuff's Cardamom Chai. This one I think a lot of people slept on. It's a tea, much like his Royal Earl Grey, which I also love. But this one I picked because I thoroughly enjoy it. It's extremely pleasant, and I saw a lot of people skip over it, which I think was a mistake. It's very, very nice. Oh, it smells exactly like cardamom and chai. In fact, I went, we were at Target, and they had a Starbucks in the Target, and we went to get a coffee, and I looked up, and right there I saw chai tea, and I had just used this, and so I went, you know what, I'm gonna have a chai tea. That's how good this stuff is. It reminds me, it's identical to a creamy iced chai tea. So very good stuff. Scent notes are cardamom, rice milk, cedarwood, coriander, lemon, sweet fennel, patchouli, clove, cinnamon, and black pepper. Very, very nice. If you see it, try it. If you like tea, definitely try it. You'll like it. All right. Alrighty. Coming in at number 6, Sticks from Elysian Soap. I'm trying to get that even. This is a really nice one. She released it for autumn. This is actually one that she sent me to review, and I promptly went and got the rest of the set. So it's a really, really, really pleasant, very nice scent. A little sweet. Starts out with apple, be a factor. The scent notes: apple, anise, jasmine, sambic, lavender, jasmine, sambic, lavender absolute, tobacco absolute, olibanum, vulcane, vetiver, oak moss, patchouli, saffron, musk. I need to go look up a lot of these. I should have beforehand or whatever. Out of the jar, like I said, it's sweet. You get the apple right up front, and then it becomes kind of a little bit damp, earthy. It's very, very nice. I like it a lot. Really fits the aesthetic that she was going for, and all around good one. So if she releases this next year, or if it's still available now, go pick it up. You won't regret it. Very good. All right, number 5, Miracle from Katie's Bubbles. This one is outstanding. I likened it to the consistency and scent of cupcake icing. It's very sweet, very nice. Scent notes are bergamot, lavender, amber, and vanilla. That's it. The story behind it's really funny. So if you are a Princess Bride fan, if you look at the scent notes, bergamot, B, lavender, L, amber, A, V, vanilla, blave, you'll know what that means, and you'll also know why it is called Miracle. Very good one. I believe it is still available, and you should go pick this up. Wonderful for colder months, in my opinion, but it's sweet, very, very delicious. So definitely could use it year round. Go give it a look. Okay, number 4, Autumn from Wet the Face. This was one of the 2 first Wet the Face sets that I got. The other one being Fallen Leaves. I have since gotten Winter Solstice. I love Winter Solstice, but it's fresh in my mind, and coming out of Christmas, I figured that'd be kind of a bias, to be honest with you. So I decided to go back and revisit these 2, and I liked Autumn more out of the 2. So Autumn's more of the sweet, crisp, walking in the woods when it's freezing cold kind of scent, and I like that a lot. The scent notes on this are sponge sugar, vanilla bean, and apple cider. So there you go. Wonderful. Don's a great guy. I like him a lot. Does a great job with his stuff. And this is a really great scent. If you never tried Wet the Face, give him a shot. If not this one, then one of the other ones. Really good stuff. Great base too, I might add. So there you go. All right. Here we are in the top 3. This is where it got really hard. Last 5 is really where it got difficult, but these last 3, I was pulling my hair out quite a bit, but I'm very happy with the choices I made. So here we go. Number 3, Oldtimer from Shave Dad. All right. Also, coincidentally, made by Elysian. She did a great job. So this one is basically an homage and inspired by Aqua Velva Blue. It's wonderful, absolutely phenomenal. I personally kind of like it better than Aqua Velva itself, which is saying something because I love Aqua Velva, all of them. I still need to get green though. Anyway, so it's a creamier, kind of not lighter. I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's Aqua Velva, but on steroids, I guess. It's very, very nice. I like it a lot. So the scent notes on this, I went and looked it up. They just said inspired by Aqua Velva, so I will list the scent notes of Aqua Velva itself. I hope I'm close. So it's bergamot, lavender, peppermint, petitgrain, lemon, clary sage, jasmine, vetiver, sandalwood, cedarwood, labdanum, musk, amber, moss, and leather, which is a lot. I didn't know that much went into Aqua Velva Blue, but there you go. There is a scuttlebutt that this will be re-released this year at the wet shaving store. So keep an eye out for it. Highly, highly recommend that one, especially if you're an Aqua Velva Blue fan. All right. All right, down to the wire. Last 2. I kind of almost literally slept on these. I was down to these 2, and I just was like, it was late. I was tired. I'm like, I'm going to bed. And I fell asleep thinking of which one am I going to pick. So this morning, I was doing a post for one of the Facebook groups involving your top 3 of the 2023 season, and I found that I picked number 1 for that post, for the last one, for the number 1 post. So I'm going to go ahead and make this number 2. Ready? Number 2, the Great Bear from Black Mountain Shaving, a la Murphy and McNeil. This one I got is a blind buy. I got it on a whim. The reason I got it is because my 13-year-old son and I, and my daughter now, he has been very much getting into astronomy, and we've had a couple little, dinky telescopes for the last few years, but we actually have been going to a local observatory here on Cape Cod and really just getting into stars and things of that nature. So I came across that. Also, his nickname is Connie Bear. So saw that, saw the stars, saw the name, and I'm like, I got to get that. Read the scent notes, said I definitely got to get that. And this was one of my first forays into Black Mountain Shaving. Scent notes on this, and he always has a lot. Bear with me. Cinnamon, honey, osmanthus, bergamot, plum, fig, rum, labdanum, artemisia, tonka, vanilla, cashmere wood, and patchouli. Cashmere wood and patchouli. There we go. But this one, wonderful. Sweet, borderline gourmand, I would say. Not quite, but in that direction, in my opinion. So good. I do want to get the EDEP, I believe it is, of this stuff. That's, as I've said before, if I like it enough and I want the EDT or the EDP, that means it's a top one for me, which this one absolutely is. So if you see that, pick it up. All right, here we are, number 1. This one caught me by surprise a month ago, less than a month ago. I'd say 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. This wouldn't have even been on my radar at all. I saw someone else, I believe it was Jerry at Shave Dad, hello Jerry, post a shave of the day using their products. I have a screenshot to this day that I took last spring of 2022, or of 2023, excuse me, I believe. And it's a discontinued one. It was for a summer release, and I never got it. But I did pick up the winter one, and I'm glad I did. Citrus and fir from Farmhouse North. And I literally told this artisan, literally on a DM, that I'm pissed at myself for waiting this long to try it. This scent is phenomenal. I mean, I almost wanted to eat it. She sent me a sample of her soap bar. I have it laying out in the entrance into my shave den, so I can just grab it and sniff it on my way in and I put it back down. And you can still smell it in the basement. Like, it is so good. And bless her heart, she just sent me her scent notes. I just messaged her in preparation for this video. In between me doing these, I went and wrote them down. And I'm happy to say 2 of them I was right about. I had put orange peel, bergamot, balsam fir, cedar. That's what I wrote with question marks. And turns out it's orange peel, lemon peel, clove, cinnamon, cypress, cedar, fir, and amber. Absolutely delicious, very robust is the word I keep using to describe it. It's strong. I love strong scents. The lather of this is awesome. The base is fantastic. The post-shave feel across the board, awesome stuff. They're a smaller family-owned Minnesota, I believe, company. Forgive me if I'm incorrect, but I do believe it's Minnesota. Yep, made in Minnesota right here. 4.5 ounces, so you get a generous amount. Absolutely great, wonderful soap. I have every intent of picking up more of their stuff. She's in the works of trying to redo her inventory, come out with new stuff for this year. So check out Farmhouse North, excuse me. She does candles as well, bar soap, cold press soap, things of that nature. I think she does fragrance melts as well. So check them out. And that will do it. Aside from, oh yeah, I decided this time I'm going to do honorable mentions. So let me do that real quick. Okay. So these, I did 5 honorable mentions. These are 5 soaps that a few of them were on the list and then taken back off in lieu of a different one that I saw and smelled and went, okay, yeah, you went out. So this is where I start to feel a little guilty because there's some that aren't even mentioned at all that I love. So this is why I say I hate doing lists. But these 5 I want to make sure I mention because they are phenomenal and I like them and they almost made the list. So number 5, number 1 from Zingari and Byron parfums, excuse me. Very rose heavy. Not a lot of people would like that. I'm not going to list scent notes of these. I'm just going to tell you my impression. Rose heavy, green, wonderful for warm weather. Like I said, a lot of people don't like the rose. This one's really on the cusp, maybe even a little bit over the amount of rose I like. However, once it's lathered, the rose dies down a little bit and makes way for other stuff. It's kind of fougere, in my opinion. Very, very nice. So that's why it made it on this one, on this mention here. This mention I have to make because I stumbled into it. I had seen it. I'd seen other people use it. Not that I outwardly was avoiding it. I just kept looking elsewhere to buy stuff. But I'm glad I got this one. And it's 1955 from Rex Supply Co. A la Razor Emporium. So this is very floral as well. Very nice. I use this on Shave Tech. Wonderful scent. I have since gotten, 1966 and 1977, which I also like. I like this one, I think, the best because it was my first, there's a lot of personal attachment to it, but I also really like the fragrance. Very cool. Again, pretty floral, but it's really good. I like it a lot. So, you guys know 1955. If you have not tried it, give it a shot. This one, I saw people completely gloss over. I have not seen anybody use this. And again, that's not an insult, not that it's bad. And I don't know everybody, obviously, on Instagram in the wet shaving world, but I haven't seen anyone else use this aside from myself. And that's a shame because it was fantastic. And I really have gotten to like the collabs from this retailer. And obviously, I love this artisan. And that would be PP53 from Shannon Soaps and Pasture. This is a very citrusy, heavy, very citrusy heavy soap. I like it a lot. I mean, it almost smells like a more citrusy, more natural, less sweet Sprite or I was going to say Sierra Mist, but that's gone now. Starry, I think, is the new one, which is really good. It's like a non-sweet 7-Up. It's very, very nice. I love that label too. Shannon always does wonderful labels. And I love that she always has her statues and stuff. But this is a really good one. If you see this, I don't know if it's available or not, but if you see it, pick it up, especially if you like citrus. It's very citrus heavy. Wonderful scent. I don't know why it wasn't more popular. All right, next up. Number 2, Woodland Reserve from El Vado Grooming. John, who owns this company, great guy. This is the first one of his I got. And once I got it, I loved it immediately. I love his balm. His balm is really good. It's a liquid. It's almost like a splash and a balm combined. It's very good. It's milky, very creamy. Absolutely fantastic. The scent on this is really good. I didn't write it down. Like I said, it's simple. It's wood, citrus, and something else I can't remember. But it's very, very pleasant. And number 1 honorable mention. Here we go. You'll notice I didn't have them on my list. Is sweet pecan or pecan, depending on where you're from. I grew up saying pecan. Sweet pecan from Sterling Soap. This one I need to eat. I won't, but I want to. It's butterscotchy, pecan-y. Hands down, unmistakably across the board, your grandma's Christmas cooking dessert. It's perfect. It's honestly, I would start using this into autumn. Like the start of autumn, I would break this out and I would use it into winter. It's just that good. Past Christmas, easily. So, very good. Wonderful soap. But yeah, that'll do it. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you watching. If you watch this whole thing, these are fun. I might just start doing lists for the hell of it, because I do enjoy going through my soaps and looking at stuff. I might do a favorite fougere, favorite barbershop, favorite of the month, just for the hell of it. Favorite 5, scents of March, and then not do another one until September or something, knowing myself. But whatever, we'll see. Thanks again. Hope everyone had a great 2023. I know I did. 2024 is off to an awesome start, and yeah, that'll do it. Till next time, y'all take care. History Shave coming up.